Hola, tudo bem? How are you all? I'm making this video. Today marks my 50th day on Duolingo, so I'm going to try and read like a canned statement I made. I wouldn't say it's a statement, just to, I don't know. Anyways, so, então hoje é dia 50. Quero fazer vídeo enquanto aprendo. Desculpe por erros quando falo. Eu copo Google. Mas também aprender português é muito difícil. So I mean, sorry if I butchered that. In the future I can keep saying it, track and see how my pronunciation is going. So yeah, so today is the 50th day since I started learning Portuguese. I know that because I'm trying to keep up a streak on Duolingo, and I still have my family, so that's a good thing. And if you don't get that joke, then we don't know much about Duolingo. But I want to try and make these videos to, like I said in the very first one, to track my journey in learning Portuguese and keep myself accountable, and hopefully encourage other people to try on their journey to learn a language. So yeah, today is day 50. I've made myself a habit, not because of trying to keep up a streak, but I've tried to get into a rhythm and a habit of doing at least a lesson a day, even if it's just a repeat of something old on Duolingo before I go to bed. Usually I'll sit there in the evening or do a couple before I go to work in the morning. But I am learning and I am progressing, and I do see the merits of Duolingo, and I can now, obviously off the top of my head, say sentences, but I wrote it down so I don't mess it up. But meu gato no gosta de você. My cat doesn't like you. That one back there. She doesn't like anybody. So yeah, day 50, been using Duolingo. I know there's a lot of hate online for Duolingo, and I understand some of it. Do I think it's going to make me, fluent? No. Is it going to help me? It's definitely helped me. Right now, I'm at a stage where I'm at the end of level 2. So 50 days, I've gone through, almost 2 levels. I am progressing. I am getting the grammar. I have found it very handy that it's helped me read, and that's something I've never done before. And other times I've learned languages, I've usually used Pimsleur. Years ago I used Berlitz, though I found Pimsleur to be better than Berlitz. But I used Pimsleur, and I would speak and I would listen, and I know that's their method in their system, but I found a lot of times with Pimsleur my comprehension didn't really come, or the phrases, well, yeah, it would stick. The phrase would stick, but they wouldn't stick until I'd actually I'd listened to it, remembered it, kind of spoke it, and then went through word by word, or almost word by word, trying to write down the sentence, because then I found that really changes your comprehension of the vocabulary when you see how it's written, so how it should be actually pronounced rather than what you think it sounds like. Because sometimes with the accents and stuff, pronounced very strangely. See, I can't even speak English. That's my only language so far. So yeah, so English is my only language. So that's where it's become harder to learn a second language. It's new grammar, new pronunciations, new vocabulary, the rolling of the R's, and then trying to train your brain to see letters that you're used to saying. So like r instead of h, So it's an error. Ejos, yeah. It's basically retrain your brain. But yeah, so day 50, sorry I ramble a bit, but day 50, I'm learning. It's not my only thing I'm using to learn. I have been using Pimsleur, like I said, though not as much. I use that in my car ride to work where I can't be using the app and listening. But I have found, Pimsleur is great, but also at the same time it kind of moves too slow for me. Obviously, I think they say the best is to meet somebody and speak to them, so you can progress faster, and there's a flux. You can move fast or slow down whenever you want. Have somebody correct you. But at the moment, I don't have that. So I've been using Duolingo, Pimsleur. Been trying to watch a lot of cartoons. Peppa Pig's never let me down. She's always there, being there for every single language I've been trying to learn. With the kids' TV, it's incredibly hard for me, at least I found, to find stuff on YouTube or find stuff for free where it's good TV shows are relatable or where I kind of understand. You know, a lot of these educational channels on YouTube and other places put out these low graphic videos that are just boring. You know, I don't even know if they're good for little kids of the native language, but I can't make it through. But I've been using that, been listening to cartoons. I found We Bebês in Portuguese online, so I've been watching that. That's been fun. Music. I definitely like music. It helps me understand the culture, the language, and I think for a lot of the other big thing I'm using to help get the language down. So I was watching people's videos online. They say a good way to connect with people or culture or language is through food. A lot of people connect through food, so that's what I've been doing. You fiz bolo, I made cake. I made cozinha, that was great. I didn't have a deep fat fryer, so I had to use an air fryer, but I think, you know, they came out good enough as they were. We made, me and my wife, minha esposa, made 27. Between us, we ate like 12 and froze the rest for another day. It's hard not to eat all the food during this quarantine time and drink. Yeah, it's kind of true. So, it's now like the 9th of April, 2020. And we're still in this Corona lockdown with half the world stuck inside their houses. I'm still able to go out every day because I work in healthcare. Nothing special in healthcare, but I still work in healthcare. So I just want to say, like, so if anybody out there, if you learn languages, just keep going at it. So it's like with these waves of motivation, you need to basically ride them. And sometimes it takes a little bit of effort. It's not going to come easy. Like I said, I'm not a polyglot or anything, but I am slowly making progress. And I will say that Duolingo is helping me. I know there's going to come a point where I either plateau or it's, you know, not as useful as it was. But I definitely think from the beginning, making me learn to read and write the language and, you know, get a comprehension of basic grammar is hugely helping me. And, you know, it's helped me read, especially the little books and stories I have, which I have some of these videos out. I'm going to try and do at least one every 50 days to document my progress, and perhaps with that sentence I said at the beginning, I'll keep saying that, and as I get better, my pronunciation will get better, and I'll just keep updating the number. So it'll be like, today is day 100, which, let's use Google Translate, because I don't even know what 100 is yet. Yeah, GSM. Okay, day 100. Learn a language. It seems to be every single person who's been successful has had a different method and strategy. And so far, you know, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm still trying to find out what helps me best comprehend and what helps the language stick. But if you have any interesting ways that you've learned the language, what helped you make your most progress, by all means, you know, message me or comment and let me know. I'm sorry if I've rambled on too long. Desculpe. It's coming along. I'll try and wrap this up. So I'll probably edit that part out. I'll probably just like blur my face and do some little cut. But yeah, I'm definitely learning. I'm definitely progressing. Duolingo's helping. I have tried other apps. I tried Babbel. I tried Beeling for reading. Trying to think what other apps. I have done some other apps. I really did not like Babbel. Yeah, Babbel didn't serve me well. But I definitely see the flaws in Duolingo. But I'll stick with it and keep giving these update videos. Hopefully next time I can do a better video, maybe a different location, actually use my good camera. So hopefully the sound is okay in this video. And as I learn to make these videos, as I learn to learn the language, hopefully you guys follow me. Not because I need people to follow me, but just, you know, if I inspire or help one person along the way, or do something, then that's cool. Yeah. Obrigado. Thank you. Até mais. Adios. Até logo. I'm trying to think. What more is there? I'll see you next time, or at least in 50 days. Which was 50 days. 50 dia. 50 dia. Yeah, okay. Okay. Bye.